So I'm Jane Alderdice, and I'm running Meadowbrook Studio Weaving and Art here. And I've been running the studio here since I came here in 2014, so almost 10 years. Weaving is the main thing I do here at Meadowbrook Studio. I produce a lot of functional fabrics, including something as basic as tea towels, but I also do some fairly elaborate scarves and bags and things like that. I'm also a watercolor painter, and I paint mostly landscapes, but also some close-ups, sort of still life within landscapes. And I do those sometimes full-size sheets of watercolor paper, that would be 30 by 20, to some things that are quite small. On the painting front, nature definitely inspires me. And living here on the coast, the colors, just the way it is here is just so beautiful. And I try and incorporate those colors also into my weaving. So I have a line of weaving that I do, and I think of it as seaside colors. And then I do some other things too, other colors as well. I've been doing drawing and textile work since I was a kid. My mother was an amazing sewer. I grew up in Quebec. They had a really great home ec program, and I absolutely loved it. I actually wanted to do the shop thing too, but they wouldn't let me because I was a girl. But I was very happy doing textiles. We had a lot of beautiful textiles in our house. My grandmother collected beautiful rugs and other fabrics, and I had a great aunt that traveled in Asia. So I was exposed to a lot of beautiful things. But I did a lot of needlepoint and all the classic sort of things that back in the day we did, and I just fell in love with it. And then I took a weaving course when I was about 20, and absolutely fell in love with weaving, and I just haven't stopped since. Regarding painting, well, I went to the Ontario College of Art and Design and did their program there, and I was focused on textile design, but I also loved painting, and I took some really amazing painting courses with amazing teachers. One of them was Gustav Wiseman, who was an amazing sort of expressionist painter. Basically, I've done course after course after course on watercolor, and have learned a lot from a lot of different teachers. And I've been painting watercolor for over 25 years. In terms of thinking about what's important about being on the trail map and the Cabot Trail here in general, and being an artisan in this location, really has a lot to do with just the incredible beauty of this place, and people are attracted to it. I was attracted to it. People fall in love with Cape Breton, and I certainly did. And I think the art community is full of people who really feel the same way about being here, and they're drawing on that environment here to inform their art and the craft that they do. And we're all supported in terms of being on the trail map by the Cape Breton Centre for Craft and Design, which is, I think, a wonderful organization with wonderful people in it in Sydney. And they do a lot to support artisans here, and we're really happy that they produce this trail map and that we can be found. Because Cape Breton sometimes has some wilderness places, and I'm just off the Cabot Trail, but people still find me here, and I appreciate that a lot. In addition to doing the art that I do, I feel, being a little bit older, I feel that I would really like to share my art with other people. So for the last more than 10 years now, I've been teaching, and teach drawing, which I think is a good basis for watercolor, and then I also teach watercolor painting as well, and I do teach tapestry weaving and a few other textile related type things, and offer workshops in those here in my studio. If people are looking to find out more about me, they can find my website. It's janealderdice.com. And if they want to reach me personally, you can reach me through email on the website, which is jane.alderdice@hotmail.com.